ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chercher L. Today we have a phenomenal person, friend that became a great friend of Island TV. We are honored to welcome attorney Tamar Hamilton, a candidate for judge in Broward County. Thanks so much for being with us, and welcome.
Oh, thank you. I am honored to be here with you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, my honor. I wanted to speak to you. I was dying to talk to you about, because you know I work as well as an interpreter, so I work a lot in court.
That was the exciting thing to hear.
So tell us about where you come from. Tell us what you do. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I am Tamar Hamilton, as you've heard, and I am running to be your next circuit court judge in Broward County. But that's not where it all begins. Currently, I serve as an attorney, experienced civil litigator, serving families in estate matters, real estate, ensuring your legacies are secured. I'm also a special magistrate, so I'm currently hearing cases that are affecting our community, and that's where that passion, that temperament developed. And I also have the wonderful honor of educating in the legal field. I do a lot of community education, and I am also an adjunct professor at a law school right here in our community.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yes.
This is really, really amazing.
It takes passion.
What sparked that inside of you? What gave you the fire to go into justice law?
You know, I truly believe that fire got sparked when I migrated here to the U.S. from Jamaica.
We're partying Jamaica.
So there's the answer where you're coming from.
I forgot.
Yes, the beautiful island of Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, as a matter of fact, I must share with you, I not only practice law here in the state of Florida, I am licensed to practice in the 21 Eastern Caribbean island.
Wow.
And I've hung my shingles, as we call it in the Caribbean.
Right.
I've hung my shingles in Jamaica. So
That's
I'm
wonderful.
licensed in Florida and Jamaica.
What moment defined you that you wanted to say, I'm going to become a judge?
You know, it's serving. When you work with individuals and family, when you are meeting with multiple persons, handling multiple matters all at once, and when you look at your conference table, you have 8, 12 persons, all expecting different outcomes. And I've always had the honor of being that neutral person, that center post, helping people to navigate and understand how our legal system affects the issues that they're facing. And at that moment, I realize representation is needed, not just in the comfort of my office, but why not step out and serve the entire county in which I've practiced law, I've served the residents, I have gone out, done a lot of community engagement, and I've gotten the opportunity to see the diversity of our community and just love our people, love the law. And that's when I says, let's take this to the next level and be a face of representation on the judicial bench of Broward County.
Beautiful, beautifully said. And you know, I'm going to deviate a bit from the question I wanted to ask you. You see, what I like about you, because I had a chance to speak to you, is she's from Jamaica, and she understands us, Caribbean. She understands what we go through when we come into a new country. We don't speak the language. I still have an accent, you can tell. And she's not a judge that's going to say, I'm tired of those people or this or that. It's very, very important.
It is important, and it's not just the language. You know, we have a lot of rhythm, you know, we Caribbean island folks. We speak with our body. We have body languages and facial expressions.
Indeed.
And a lot of times it is misunderstood.
Exactly.
And it's unfortunate. It's one thing that I promise this community. everyone will be heard. And I believe everyone deserves the opportunity to be heard that have to come before the courts. And it's important that we listen.
Yes, and you know, we have a lot of Haitians in Broward.
Oh, yes.
So we want all Haitians in Broward to understand and to know that they not only need to be represented, they need to have somebody that does understand what are the Caribbean customs, what the mother, the father, and the children do in their country that they're not supposed to be doing here.
Listen, I have a lot of clients that are Haitians. I have a lot of friends.
Excellent.
Students. As a matter of fact, my legal assistant was currently one of my law students who came to the office she just wanted to learn, wanted to gain legal experience, and turns out while she's preparing for the bar, she is serving as my current legal intern and my legal assistant.
Where's your office located?
We have 2 locations, Lauderhill and Coral Springs.
Oh,
and I'm the adjunct professor at St. Thomas University School of Law.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So it's just an amazing, we are one. We are one. I don't even see us based on culture or where we come from.
No, indeed.
This community, we're so diverse, the opportunities, and that's truly one of the things that motivated me, is that we deserve to know, we deserve to be treated with dignity and respect without regards to our language, our culture, our background, the size of our bankings. No, everyone deserves to be heard and to be treated with respect, regardless of where we come from.
So when you're going to,
yes,
diverting,
go ahead.
First tell me, when is your next get together? I know it's June 12th.
Yes.
I would have loved to be there with you.
Oh, that's going to be an amazing time. And we're going to be posting that. I hope, please follow me on social media.
Yes.
I am on Facebook, Tamar for Judge, Tamar Hamilton Law. Once you put Tamar Hamilton, you will find me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I do believe there's YouTube and TikTok. We're going to post a lot of information there. June 12th, we're having a meet and greet campaign kickoff. I would love to meet you there. So go to the social media, go to the website, tamarhamilton.com, to learn more about this campaign and how you can support Tamar Hamilton to be your next circuit court judge in August 2026. Just a few days.
It's a few days down the road.
Yes.
You know, who inspired you? Who mentored you to go such a long way?
There is a lady that I met in school while I was in Jamaica. It was my 7th grade teacher, Marva Hamilton. Marva Hamilton, she met me at a point where a lot of other teachers had either ignored or gave up on me. No attention was given. And so I remember Marva Hamilton, she was calling all the students one at a time to read. And when I read to her, she says, how is it possible for a student who reads so well to have passed through so many grades and have gone unnoticed? And she looked me in the eye. She says, Tamar, this will be your last grade in this school. You are now in my hands. She did not stop. I remember when I took the technical entrance exam, because I did not even pass the previous exams. I took technical entrance. Before the results even came out, Miss Hamilton went to the education board. She took me, and she was able to get the information of the results. And she found a company to ensure that my first year's tuition into high school was paid. She bought me my first set of uniforms and shoe. And she looked me in the eyes and says, from this day on, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals and becoming what you want to be.
That is so beautiful.
She says, you're the only one that could stop you, but there's nothing else. And I've never lost sight of those words. I wrote them on my heart. I carried them with me. And they have been like the wind that just kept me soaring.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautifully said. Now, I know you've got a lot of experience in law, but what really prepares you to be ready for the bench? What do you think you have now that this eagerness that you want to develop, you want to help, you want to share with people that makes you ready? Now, it's now the time.
It is now. Experience in the law is not the issue. I have been practicing law since 2014. I am a special magistrate hearing cases every month, making rulings, writing orders. I teach the law. What really sparks is being out in the community. The most valuable journey that I've ever taken in my legal career was when I decided to get out of the comfort of my office and take the journey through Broward County to meet the residents, to meet the leaders of our community, and to understand the issues that face our community, the victories and even the challenges. And that is where the motivation comes from. Just learning about the diversity of our people, the uniqueness, the love, the unity in our community makes me want to be that face to represent the residents of this community, someone that is patient, someone that has compassion, someone that knows the law, someone that knows the community. I have done the work. I have met the people. I have advocated, I have taught the community, and I am ready to take that next step, to sit on the bench of Broward County, to serve as your next circuit court judge, giving you the continued opportunity to have the representation that you deserve to have.
That's excellent. Now, when people hear judge, they hear power. How do you personally define that responsibility?
It's the character. A judge is a person. And what do? We are there to hear you, to give you an opportunity to be heard, and to ensure that the laws are faithfully and impartially upheld, that everyone is treated with respect and dignity. So the judge is that person that you should be comfortable going before, because we're there to give you that opportunity to state your case, to hear what you have to say, and then ensuring that how the law applies, it is done so in a fair and impartial manner.
That's excellent. Listen, Tamar, we're going to take a little break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back with our guest, Tamar Hamilton. Welcome back to Chercher L, and we are talking to our special guest today, upcoming judge. You're going to be the judge for Broward County.
Oh, that sounds so right.
And
yes.
you know, I wanted to ask you, what at the moment, what are you working on with the community, in the community? Just tell me.
And that brings me to such an important, in 2025, last year, I became the president for the Jamaican American Bar Association.
Oh, wow.
And I had all these wonderful plans, but life took a turn in our community. And a lot of our, especially our immigrants, was in a place of desperation. Mm-hmm. Our immigration laws began to change so quickly.
Big time.
Families began to panic. People became afraid. And although immigration law was not my area of practice, listen, I was not going to sit by and watch this level of hopelessness. So I used that platform as the president, and I began to just call attorneys, local leaders, churches, organizations, and we began to set up all over Broward County immigration clinics where people could come, get question answers, get directions, even apply for citizenship. One of the most beautiful things that I heard, recently I was out and someone came over and tapped me on the shoulder and she says, "Thank you." And I was looking at her and she says, "Yes." She says, "For the first time, I've been in this country for over 50 years, and I thought it was okay just to stay a resident. But I met you, I saw the information you were putting out. I came to your immigration workshop. You assisted me with applying for the citizenship through the workshop. She's now a citizen, and for over 50 years, she'll be able to vote for the first time in the upcoming election." And so it is very, very important that we are out in the community educating and encouraging each other to do the right thing, position ourselves so we can live the American dream.
Yes, yes,
there
that's
are
true.
so many benefits to being citizens, but guess what? If the people don't know, they don't know. A lot of times in my practice, when we've had to go to court, the clients have always said to me, "You know, Attorney Hamilton, I just didn't know." And so I make sure one of my number one responsibility and role is to educate, keep our people
Very
knowing.
important, because we don't know much.
We perish for lack of knowledge.
Yes, we freak out. We really freak out on the new rules, the new laws, the new things that they're popping up all the time.
So much.
And the parents, grandparents, kids, that just arrived in the country, they don't know what's going on.
We were able to give people in different languages information, know your rights.
That's
what
excellent.
do you say when you're asked these questions? When you get stopped, people get nervous, they say the wrong thing, they act inappropriately.
Excellent.
And so it is so important.
Excellent.
And that's why I love the role of a judge. As a judge, the one beautiful thing that we are encouraged to do is stay in the community. Go to the community. Meet the people that you're going to serve.
Be reachable.
Be reachable. Let the people know who you are. Introduce yourself to the community. And that's the journey I am on in Broward County, going from city to city, going to as many events as possible. Even being here, this is such a wonderful opportunity to reach the community so they know I am here. I am going to be the one serving as your next circuit court judge.
Indeed.
With your support. And so it is important that we educate the people. Don't be afraid. Let your voice be heard. How do you do that? You must go out and vote.
And tell them a phone number, give an address again. I want them to know where to go.
Yeah, please. This is the year where everyone must either re-register or update your information. It is important that you contact the Supervisor of Elections Office for Broward County to verify your voting information or register to vote. Go to my website. You can get information or a direct link to the Supervisor of Elections Office.
What is your website?
www.tamar, that's Tamar, Hamilton.com. Or give us a call, 954-803-6901. That is 954-803-6901. If you want more information, visit the website or send us a text, give us a call. I would love to hear from you, would love to have your support. And remember, August 2026, go out and vote Tamar Hamilton to be your next Broward County Circuit Court Judge.
Yes, and for example, even though, let's say, Haitians, my brothers and sisters,
Yes.
they sometimes have a little, the word is lacune, but they don't speak English very well.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to help them with speaking the Creole language?
Absolutely. We ensure that the information that we're putting out, whether it's a flyer or an ad, we do our best to ensure that it is also in Creole. I have a lot of clients that are Creole speaking, so I have to make sure that they know and understand what's happening with their attorney, Tamar Hamilton. So we do have information to circulate. So if anyone need more information, just text. And if you want it in Creole, just say Creole, please. And we will ensure we send the information to you in your preferred language.
And you're reachable anywhere, anytime.
I am so reachable and accessible. I have offices in Lauderhill and Coral Springs that you can stop in anytime. The phone number that you can text. Visit my website and you'll be able to even contact us through the website and let us know how you want to be a part of this campaign and this victorious journey.
How the young people that now at the moment they can vote, you need to explain to them what is the importance of them voting for you, because it's important. It's not the big election that counts. It's now.
And great question. Talking about our next generation, it is very important. What I want you to understand about judges are a non-partisan role. What does that mean? It means judges are not affiliated with any party. A lot of our young people are doing their research and they are not sure which party do I go to and which party do you belong to. Well, as a judge, going to be serving as your next judge, that's no party affiliation. Why? It is important that as a judge that we are unbiased, that we serve everyone that comes before us without regard to their political affiliation. So judges are nonpartisan, and that's the reason that my name will appear on every ballot that goes out in Broward County. Judges are also important. One of the things that I always encourage students to do, whether they're in high school or in college, there are so many, the courts have programs that opens the door for these students to visit the court. And it's a great way to learn. And I personally invite you, when you see this election is over and you see that Tamar Hamilton is serving as your next Broward County Circuit Court judge, I want you to visit my courtroom. I want you to make it your business. Come to the courts, sit in the back, ask for an opportunity to even see what goes on behind the scene. I did that as a student. I still do it as an attorney. There are courtrooms that even though I don't practice that area of law, I will go and I'll sit in a courtroom.
Indeed, you need to find out.
Hear the cases, hear how those courtrooms are run. So these are things that I encourage our students, our young people, and even adults. You know, sometimes I'm going to court, and before the clients or the persons even get before the judge, they are crying and they are so nervous.
They're scared.
So scared. So I really do encourage you. It is open to the public. You can go and just sit in any courtroom. You don't need to wait till you have a reason to be in court. Visit the court, sit in the back, and just see how the forum operates. Juvenile court, a lot of young people goes through the court system, and that was one of the first places that I actually visited when I started law school. I went to juvenile court and I sat and observed the proceedings, and that really inspired me to go out and educate our youths. I'm very passionate about the youths, and I work very closely. I have 2 children of my own, young adults. They tell me, Mom, we're young adults now. My son just graduated high school.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations.
Graduated yesterday, about to turn 18. And my daughter, who's 24, graduated college and is preparing for law school. So I work very closely with the youth to inspire, to educate, and I encourage them, please, Don't be afraid. Go out and vote. Make sure you are registered to vote. It is important that you are affiliated with a party if you are to vote in the primary election. So whether you are Democratic, whether you're Republican or independent, you must be affiliated with a party in order to vote
and
in
be
the
registered.
primary election and be registered. So please check your registration and make sure your voice will be heard in this upcoming election, August 2026.
That is so beautiful. I'm so sorry our show is coming to its end, but was there anything, 1 minute, that I haven't covered with you?
We've done it all, but I do want to encourage the people that we have a voice. Do not allow your voice to be silenced. And while we may speak to each other and share our challenges and our victories, one of the best ways to let your voice be heard and to be part of the democracy of this country is to vote. I encourage you. Early voting is August 8th to the 16th, and election day is August 18th, 2026. I am Tamar Hamilton. A lot of information is available on my website, tamarhamilton.com. Go there, learn as much as you can, and let me know if you need more information.
A phone number.
954-803-6901.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tamar. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It was such a pleasure having you with us today. We'll see you next Sunday. Same place, same time. And by the way, we are during the week, we have all the hours. Just check the schedule. Take a little time to do something nice for somebody. I love you. I'm Leslie Dalencour. See you.